visitor sideline, their head coach. His guys, they should come in rested and ready off that midseason bye. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And he did everything possible to rally his team to a win last week, didn't he? What did he throw for?
Over 450 yards.
I mean, that's a pretty phenomenal performance. So, obviously, he and the offense were clicking pretty well. The other two-thirds, though, that comes into question. Defense and special teams, they'll need all of them to play better in this one, too.
They'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Back to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That is caught inside the 5. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
And they'll turn the power game to try to get in. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal. They'll go with the keeper. And he'll get in. He's over for a touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Saints are on the board first here this afternoon. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you hit them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. They're able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they'll be led out by their 9th-year quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. They'll go play action here with Penix. So he stopped for no gain. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Here's the Raiders punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Taken in at the 22. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. He took it in himself for a touchdown on their opening drive, as that leads us to take a look at the NFL's leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback.
And
that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
The Saints sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they've been playing well, really well. I mean, winners of 5 of their last 7, but losers last time out.
And last week, not only on the scoreboard, but I saw it on tape as well. Definitely not one of their final performances because they were out there right from the start. So I think there'll be renewed emphasis on trying to be a little better out of the gate in this one, so they don't fall into a big hole.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have his Saints 1st down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And if his coaches are correct, we're going to see a lot more runs like that from this young rookie going forward.
And you know, slapping each other on the back up in the booths right now, the scouting department, because they really recommend.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Saints are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced to punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Raiders nothing.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Raiders take
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, heal up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. A play fake. Now Penix. And Guy's man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
First down. A 28-yard gain.
Now Penix.
Las Vegas.
Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Certainly fair to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
To the air, Penix. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw, Penix. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Penix. He'll try to do it himself. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Here's Penix. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Hands it off out of the gun. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Throw left side complete. That's McCloud. Touchdown Raiders. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders are back within a score. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it went well.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
26-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Into space at the 45. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards. At the 21-yard line.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big, big yardage.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. From 21 yards away. And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. A pretty wild 1st quarter. 21-7, our score. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. And looking to throw, Penix. Throwing ball, and it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 14 yards. And the Raiders 1st down.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And he's taken down here by the Saints. They'll get a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. They'll throw with Penix. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. In trouble, and he's taken down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4.
He's NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. Las Vegas sending out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on in the end zone for a touchback. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been...
It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college It's a lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Raiders heading out to take over. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Defense is always talking about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. He'll decide to keep this once more. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards to the 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
They'll drop the throw. Over the middle, complete. It's long. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there at 22.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This 1st half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Now Pennick's going to hold on to it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Raiders 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Las Vegas.
On play action, they'll throw. Now Pennick's going to hold on to it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of the game plan thus far. For once, though, he didn't create any magic against the front that was prepared for him to try and take off.
Up the middle they go. McLeod. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
They'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around 30. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Out is Jake Bates to try the field goal. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue, because you know after the sack there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave him exactly what they needed.
The Saints offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in this 1st half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's caught at the 10. And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 66 yards.
It's just come so easily, hasn't it? This defense, they've been caught flat-footed time after time after time. This was not a touchdown, but it is another huge play. And they spent huge portions of this game chasing guys downfield, and that is certainly not a winning formula.
A gain of 5.
2nd and 3. defensively on 2nd and goal, a loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd.
Traditionally, as a defense, your number one job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacting the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important first sack if they do want to turn things around.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake will cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Yeah, he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Penix. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. And going the books is a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Under pressure, and they get it to him again. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here's the Raiders punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. Wide open receiver complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Saints are able to add on to their first half lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Raiders now set to get the football back. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
The Raiders on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Penix working out of the gun here. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's McLeod. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. They'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game.
And pressure coming, and they got it once again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Las Vegas sending out their punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And, CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time out, you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
11 at the 21-yard line.
2nd and 11. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
To number 2. It's a gain of 4.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's taken down here by the Saints. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He finds his man complete. That's Love. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. 2nd and 6. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Griffin. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
And the Raider first down.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
It's not enough.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Bates' kick is good. And they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The Saints take over.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. 1 second, all that remains. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our look at the NFL starts now. In Charlotte, the Panthers at home to take on an NFC South foe, the Atlanta Falcons. And it's the Falcons quarterback. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. The Falcons run their winning streak to 5 straight as they get another W. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos as they play host to the San Francisco 49ers. And this is the Niners wideout. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The 49ers win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles hosting the LA Rams. And it's the Rams quarterback. He had it going. This, one of his 4 touchdown passes on the day. The Rams get their 6th victory as this win moves them to 6-2 on the season. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Complete to number 3. He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll go play action here with Penix. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. They push him back 8 yards and time on second down.
This has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Just more frustration here offensively, and you can see it in their play and now in their body language. You know they were hoping to put a drive together to begin this 3rd quarter, but it's just not clicking right now, and it's going to be a quick call to the punt team.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. Remember, he called his own number on the touchdown run earlier, and that's something he's been able to do with some frequency this season, as you see here, where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks. Nifty move. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
That's good for a save.
47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Second down and 4.
Complete to number 1. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
He's brought down
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he is going to have a Saints first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with his back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Castro. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The 13-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his man complete. It's Castro. This is 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 11-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Now, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. There'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down.
I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And his kick is good.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, hooks up to the tight end Bowers. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard
Slot man
line.
moves right. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Raiders, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A play fake. Now Penix. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
It's a pickup.
And that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw in Penix. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Jack Besh, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders get a bit closer. The fly route works for the TD ground.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Point after here coming up. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18.
Makes the score.
So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, he shifts past him. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
back to throw here. And quick throw here, that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
While we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they aren't able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Saints, 1st down.
They'll look to throw again. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
11-yard line.
Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
8 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. Able to hold it to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
A 2-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
They'll set up a throw. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Saints take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, the famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can't sustain.
Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
Up the middle they go. McLeod sheds off the tackle. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
A gain of 15. First down, Raiders.
Here's Penix. The throw out wide, going to be incomplete. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the third quarter, 2nd and 10. They'll throw with Penix. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jack Besh with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Raiders are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this third quarter. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. From the 33, here's a 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 2nd down and 6 now. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the fourth. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll look to throw here. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Devin Witherspoon getting a hand in there that time. Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. But at this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And that will be incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers, another incomplete pass we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
To the air, Penix. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Penix. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
brings up third down.
Let's see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pressure comes and down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he is going to have a Raiders first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And put him in control.
Well, give them credit. They're going to stay and fight this out to the end. 4th down, you've got to go for it. And they not only convert, but pick up some good yardage as well.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Intended for his
Here's 2nd and 10.
Will Johnson there on the coverage.
And looking to throw, Penix.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Calling a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. On 3rd down, Penix from the gun.
Under pressure, they got him again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
They'll go for it. Here's Penix.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down? They're on the bench right now feeling great.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. And you forget the other options that are out there.
Intended for Jameer.
Now you could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line.
The Raiders offense and Michael Penix set to take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time.
And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace.
You can almost see all the defenders rubbing their hands together with glee because we all know they relish the chance to bring down a quarterback of his caliber. Anyone who brings him down has plenty to talk about. Not just a sack, but a big win built off the efforts of this defense.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's McLeod. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. Here's the Raiders punter now. He's been terrific so far. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Fielded just inside the 30. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth.
And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there.
His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Well, that's a good-looking rookie right there. I love how he let the play set up and then showed that explosiveness that I saw on tape in college. Remember I showed you the clip of what he was doing and setting up blocks, and then he would just go? We saw it on that play right there. That one was fun to watch.
Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
So far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Facing challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Las Vegas sending out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance.
This offense and their running back headed back onto the field. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Found a little room there as he's out to about the 37.
131 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
37-yard line.
On the give, this is their fullback. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line.
Here's his 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. From 3-yard out. And the Saints are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this fourth-quarter advantage.
Well, obviously, Charles, no more points were needed, but some teams just can't resist the urge to keep adding on, and they did just that here in the fourth quarter.
And we've certainly been on the call to see many teams do exactly that over the years, Brandon. Some to even more impressive degrees. In the end, it always goes back to there's still a defense out there, and it's still a game of NFL football. So if you don't like what's happening, it's up to you to get them stopped.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Pass complete right side to Bowers.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now back to throw. And he's going to go down. They get Jordan back at the 40. That one will send him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailed by multiple touchdowns, and the late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Penix working out of the gun here.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 5.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Wow, 185 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
The 27-yard line.
He's going to try and take off with it.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And no gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for New Orleans, they run their mark to 6-2 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.